about it yet.
Yearly.
It was about 25 grand a year for what budget they have, but could be done on probably 15, he said.
Right. So, like, I mean, it's a possibility to try it, give it a chance. I mean, outdoor teams, you're running 20 is to run a good outdoor team. 20 is what you're looking at.
Yeah. I would think it would be easier to do an outdoor team than an indoor just because of the facility.
Well, I mean, not really, because it's almost the same price to rent out the fields.
Yeah, I suppose.
So how much does it cost to fund a team?
Like 20 to 15,000. Look at Matt.
So if we each chipped in, if everyone in the box chipped in like $50, we could fund our own team.
Oh, actually, you know, it's funny that you said that. I had maybe I was like.
That was M3 though. Sorry, go ahead.
I like this idea of everyone funding something. I started thinking about what Derek said, what Huffman said a long time ago. What if we started a supporter foundation that helped teams that were financially struggling, or skill or players? Or like maybe we could sponsor a player. Like, hey,
Yeah,
we'll pay half your salary, but it's funded by all the fans.
that's interesting. I think trying to do it on a player level is much easier than a team level.
Right.
I think by the time a team is in financial trouble and need help like that, it's too late.
It's kind of like how, like, you know how Adidas helps out MLS with the Adidas generation. They pay a certain dollar amount of the salary so that they could bring in super big names and stuff like that. Maybe that's something fans can do. Maybe we start a In The Box LLC, and it's a nonprofit, and we're like, hey, we'll sponsor this player to come play for MASL.
The Milwaukee Wave
No,
on defense.
that's where I was like, how are we going to change?
We keep talking about sponsoring a player, and I can only think that the only thing that comes into my head is like Sally Struthers. It's like sponsoring a kid. Like they're gonna send you a letter every month, and
That's cool. We'll read letters on the air every week.
I'm serious. No, but like that's seriously.
no, I'm not. I just when you said that, that's the only thing I thought of.
Right, I
Only
know. I know. But it's like we gotta. So it makes me think about, the reason I think about stuff like that is because when I did follow outdoor, I followed the Bundesliga, and they have the 51 plus rule. So what that means is every team except a few special cases are majority owned by the fans. So that means that the fans are super active. They kind of have a say in almost everything that happens in there because it is the people's sport. So like rule changes, certain ownership groups get rejected because the fans don't agree with them or the way they do their business or what their business stands for and stuff like that. So that's kind of what makes me think about stuff like that, is because, I mean, at the end of the day, like they were like Tacoma Stars, their show earlier today, at the end of the day, Danny was specifically talking about this. This is for the fans. So the rules should make sense to the fans. The ownership group should make sense to the fans, and the direction that this league takes should be for the fans.
Yeah. So
I think we should get like a logo for MASL in the box.
I'm already working on that.
We should have and like have Derek Huffman wear it on his like sleeve or something.
Exactly.
that'd be cool. So obviously this is a much different type of sport, but Green Bay Packers are the only major professional team owned by publicly owned, not-for-profit. So right now there are 360 some thousand shareholders.
Forgive my cat.
That what?
Forgive my cat.
Oh, that's okay. No, there's 360 some thousand shareholders that own the Green Bay Packers because they.
I would love, like I would just love to. Well, I'm sure we all would be like part owners of our team, like.
Yeah.
and to be able to go into meetings and say, okay, here's an idea that I have that we could do for this night, or we should try and go after this player.
Be like, Ian, you didn't shoot and you passed. Like,
yeah, every player comes in and we're all like, okay. So here are your areas of opportunity.
This is what you did wrong.
Yeah.
No,
on my
it's funny we
professional
talk
soccer
about,
experience of watching games, here's what I think you did wrong.
it's funny that we're talking about this because I'm one of the owners of the Chattanooga FC. And last season, 2018 going into 2019, they announced that they were going to go public and that they wanted to go pro. They were a semi-pro team that wanted to go pro, and that's when NISA was coming out, and they opened up like ownership, so just to the public and fans. So I was like, hey, what the hell? I'm just gonna send some money and buy some stocks, and I bought some stocks, and then literally what happens is like the owners vote in the directions that they want to do. We just had our general meeting last month, and we kind of voted on certain things, and we met the new president that we all voted because they had elections that all the owners had to vote for and everything. So I mean, it's not a bad idea, and they made a lot of money. They almost made like $2 million off it. And this is all 100% fan funded.
Matt's going to try to figure out how to buy Utica right now.
No, I'm
We broke, man.
No. I'll wait and send it in the morning. I'll find out if there is any way that like fans can like own part of a team. I'm sure if I texted my source right now, he would not be. He's probably sleeping right now.
Yeah, he's like, what the hell are you talking about?
No, but I think we should have something that the fans have a say. I don't want MASL to become the MLS.
Yeah.
Where the fans have no say. They lose all their privilege. Their supporter groups lose privileges left and right. They're always up in arms about it. And that's not what I want. I love the fact that the fans are so intimate with the sport. That's kind of what drew me into the sport, is how the fans are with the sport and the players and stuff like that. So I'd rather just grow that even more.
Yeah.
You know? I kind of went on a soapbox. Sorry.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
This has been In The Box. Make sure you're subscribed and you hit that bell icon so you can follow along as we put out new clips of our live show. And if you want to catch our live show, make sure you head over to our Facebook group page. We have a Friday night live show every Friday, 8:30 Central Time, 9:30 Eastern Time. Now, we'll be there unless something happens.
Get up, everybody get up, everybody get up, everybody get down, everybody get up, everybody get up.